Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. In today's video, we're going to be doing the September 2025 collective tarot card reading. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. And I just want to say, remember to like and subscribe, hit the like button so that other people see this information. And please hit subscribe so that you'll get future videos that I put out. And this reading is a collective reading. So it is for everybody who's watching or is going to watch. So it might resonate with you and then it might not. So it just depends. And happy September to everyone watching and happy autumn equinox. So we got a big month this month with a lot of energy. We got the autumn equinox, we've got a lunar eclipse in the earlier part of September, and then towards the end of September we have a solar eclipse later on in the month. So it's just a lot going on this month with energy. So let's see what's going on. I'm kind of curious because it seems like the last couple months have been pretty intense when we've done the collective reading. And I do want to announce that probably about the middle of September, I'm going to start adding weekly element readings. So I was just trying to wait till I was done traveling for the summer and my schedule would allow me to add those extra readings. So that will be coming about the middle of September. It seems like y'all really like the element readings that I've been doing for monthly and mid-monthly. So I'm gonna add a weekly to that as well. And I'm always trying to add, new content to the channel. So it's exciting. I like doing tarot a lot. So I like adding the readings and giving you all more information. So, all right. So for the collective, what is going to be the energy for September 2025? What is going to be the energy for September 2025 for the collective? Let's see what we got here. I feel like I need to do one more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right, one more shuffle. I like to make sure it's shuffled well, and I just keep going until I basically feel that intuitively that I'm finished. All right, let's see what we got. I even have a candle going here to keep it. Sorry, it's dark in here. I got a candle going. And the way the sun was coming in behind me, it was drowning me out. You couldn't see me. And it's kind of like in and out of clouds today, so it's weird with the lighting. So please, forgive it being kind of dark. All right, we've got the Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Ooh, a lot of pentacle energy. Oh, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. All right. Well, with all this pentacle energy, right away, I'm feeling the collective is very busy at work, working on tangible things. Tangible things. It looks like that's going to be a big presence for September. So we're going into September in a place of sovereignty, becoming more sovereign, working on ourselves, becoming more independent, maybe financially, but in other ways as well. Just, like being able to take care of ourselves, but being in that sovereign, independent energy. And that's where we're coming into September. So we've been working on that already for over the last couple months. We've been working on that, but we're going into that in that place of sovereignty and independence. And, like being able to take care of ourselves. Because the Nine of Pentacles is a lot of pentacles. So you have the ability to take care of yourself, you're independent. So we're coming into that energy. And I feel like as a collective, we're more independent than we know yet. Like that information hasn't come out yet, but I feel like we're going to find out that we're more sovereign and independent than we realized. But going into the current energy, as a collective, we're feeling very trapped. You can see her, she's got her little bandages on and she's wrapped up, but the bandages are real loose and there's swords around her, but she's not restricted. So she could get out of those bandages and those swords if she wanted to, but it's like she's mentally blocked. So I feel like as a collective, in September, we're going to feel stuck and blocked, but it's an illusion. It's not really the case. And I think it goes back to us being more in our sovereignty as a collective than we realize. So because we're not fully aware that we're sovereign yet and more free than we realize, we're in this kind of mental mindset of feeling stuck and restricted. But it's an illusion because the situation for the collective is 10 of cups. So in September, this, it's like that energy of 10 of cups. So I feel it's going to start in September is what I'm hearing. So like it's the 10 of Pentacles is coming in September, like going to start in September, and it's going to go throughout the fall into the winter into next year. But it's going to start in September. So 10 of Pentacles coming in for the collective. So it could mean information coming out that makes us realize how sovereign we are and more free than we had been in the past. But also like that plus little tidbits of tangible, like being more financially secure. So I remember in the past videos, I can't remember if it was monthly or mid-monthly or weekly, but I remember seeing a pattern of basically we are things that have been on our back, like pay, like having to pay extra money, like taxes or things like that, that have been weighing us down as a collective. Those things are going to start being released, and I saw it as in baby steps. So it's not like going to happen all at one time. All of a sudden all these things are taken off of us financially. It's going to be more like baby steps, like one thing's removed that is a burden on us, then another burden's going to be removed, kind of like that, one step at a time. But it's a 10 of cups isn't just financial. Now I'm feeling a strong financial energy with this reading for September. Like a lot of stuff going on with financial, but I feel like it can also, of course, mean anything tangible. So it could mean, relationships and jobs and other things, other tangible things besides money, abundance in. So it's like abundance in tangible things, your health, relationships, not just money, but like I said, I'm feeling a strong financial aspect. So it's like we're coming into the month being more sovereign than we realize and more free, but we're mentally blocked from really seeing that. So we're feeling stuck that we're not. It's an illusion. But what's really going on with the situation is we are abundant as a collective. And some of that, and part of that abundance is going to come in as those burdens being taken off of us, one at a time as a collective, those burdens being released. But also, it could be changes also in the financial system that are a benefit to humankind, that are going to benefit humans and benefit people instead of um, be against people. It's going to benefit people. So that's the other thing I'm hearing is financial system, like recalibration, things changing in the financial system for the better. But the atmosphere is going to be teamwork and working together. So we've got the Three of Pentacles. So you see how they're like together, and it's like teamwork. They're working on it together. They're helping each other. That's kind of what I see. It's like a teamwork. So we have this 10 of Pentacles coming in, this these changes, financial system burdens being released, and it's all teamwork. It's all working together to make that happen and to get through that, because some of the financial changes might be kind of shocking or scary or upsetting, but it's really but the teamwork, we're going to have teamwork to get through that. And it could be teamwork with government, with the people, teamwork with groups of people helping each other. It could be different things like that, but I definitely feel like the collective is going to be working together to allow that to happen. And then in the near future, we definitely see still working on our pentacles. I mean, we're sovereign and independent coming into September, but we're not finished. So there's all these things starting in September, and that's what I was saying. Like it's going to go on past September. So we're going to keep working on our tangible pentacles for the next. And I feel like I'm hearing till, up until like into 2026. So we're going to keep working on that for the rest of the year. So it's like it's going to start in September with maybe some system changes financially, some um, burdens taking off, but it's going to continue. It's not going to just be done happen in September and it's over. It's going to keep going. And I feel like the advice we have from the universe are these two cards. You can see the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing with these cards is it's like there's definitely a new beginning and truth and information coming out. And it kind of goes to what I was saying about, we're way more sovereign, independent, and free than we realize right now. We're stuck in this, we feel stuck energy, but we're not. But I feel like there's going to be, there's information that's going to come out. Truth is going to come out that's going to help us realize, um, how we're not stuck, and we're much more sovereign than we thought we were. But information's going to come out to back that up. Um, Facts, information, truth and words are going to come out that we need to hear as a collective. And it's kind of like, now it's the Knight of Cups, and it's like what I'm hearing is, this is kind of funny, but what's coming to me is universe is giving us a little cup of love. So that's what I'm hearing. Sorry, I had the card fell on the floor. Little cup of love. So it's kind of like this energy of coming in and kind of like, don't worry, don't fret, truth information's going to come out with the Ace of Swords, more information is going to come up and knowledge. But it's like, the universe is giving us a little cup of love to kind of to help us ease our mind and get out of this energy. So it's kind of like, don't worry, information is going to come out. I'm giving you a little cup of love to help you to help you get out of that stuck feeling energy and move forward with these changes. So it's kind of, and it's like just, it's a little bit at a time. And that's kind of what I was saying. It's like little changes at a time, like, little burdens being taken off, things like that, like little bits at a time. Because the knight is, he's not a king, he's not a queen. So it's a little cup of love saying, don't worry, don't fret, I'm giving you this little cup of love. So I feel like it's going to be an intense month with a lot of potential changes, but I feel like it's going to continue on past September, as I said, going into 2026. But it's like, don't, don't get yourself in this mindset because, don't fret about it and don't worry because information's going to come out. And, just remember there's things going on behind the scenes that the universe is taking care of that we don't know about. And so there could potentially be, that could be what's coming out. It could be information that we need to know as a collective to understand better the changes that are happening, that are going to start happening in September, the things that are going, that are going on. Um, it's like we're probably going to get some information um, about to help us get, and I'm thinking facts is what's popping in my head, facts and data that we don't know about yet, that's going to help us make this transition or get through these changes the month of September. And then, the universe is giving us a little cup of love. So just remember, the universe is always on our side and things are going to work out for the best of mankind. And that's definitely what I'm feeling here. I'm seeing humans all over the planet. It's like everything's happening for the best of humans, for the best of humans, for the best of mankind on the planet. So these changes that are coming in, these things that are going to happen, they're for our best interests. They're to help us on the planet be in a better place. So that's what I'm hearing and seeing and feeling. So that's an exciting thing. So it looks like, September is going to be pretty intense for energy. So, and of course, there's eclipses, and then we've got the equinox this month. So there's a lot going on. So it looks like it's going to be pretty intense. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon with the element readings are going to be coming up in about in 2 days. Talk to you then. Bye bye.